Or if you want to be a better interviewer and ultimately more successful in your interview processes, you have to know what good sounds like in the roles that you're interviewing for. If you don't know me, my name's Hatu. I'm a recruiter, I'm a career coach, and this is your Power Pivots point of the day. Now, as a recruiter, for any given role that I open, I talk to tons of candidates, dozens of candidates. Hopefully, it doesn't get to 100, but it could. Now, with that, I have a very solid grasp and understanding of what a good candidate sounds like. Even if it's a role that I'm not technically fit to evaluate for, I know what it sounds like, right? Now, what does that mean? The good candidates are able to really explain how the work that they do, how it plays into the bigger picture, grander scheme of what's going on their team, in their department, at their company. Also, they are able to have a better understanding of what this role that they're applying for plays into that grander scheme as well for the company of interest, right? So it is very, very important to make sure that you are able to explain how what you do is important overall. Now, how do we know what good sounds like? How do we figure that out? That is where your networking comes in. You've talked to people who are on the team, so you're speaking in the language that they're using. That is where your job description dissection is going to be very, very important as well. That is also another place where doing your research on the initiatives that the company has, like the areas of interest, that's going to come in also. And then also being able to make sure that you've researched the company themselves and know what their values are, what they find to be important, things of that nature. I cannot stand it when candidates say that they're going to just wing an interview. Like, that is just the stupidest way to approach things, especially in this environment where it's so hard to get an interview in the first place. These are like life-changing opportunities. Do some research, make sure that you know what it sounds like to be good. Because at the end of the day, for someone who's listening to 100 candidates for a role, you're not going to be able to BS them. You can't BS your way through this. Take the time, figure out what good sounds like, make sure that you sound good and you give yourself the fair shake that you deserve for any role you're applying to. Hope this is helpful. We'll talk soon.